Hi, I'm Sarita Bennett, President of the Midwives Alliance of North America, and I'm here today to talk to Marieke Jones, who will be one of our speakers at our online conference in October, and will be presenting her session entitled Robust Research Through Statistics. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thanks, Sarita. Just a little bit about myself, maybe, to introduce those of you who don't know me. I work at the University of Virginia in the Health Sciences Library as a research data specialist. And basically that means that I'm in charge of educational programs to help our researchers learn more about quantitative skills and data analysis.
Excellent. Can you tell us a little bit about the session that you're going to present in October?
Yes, so I'm hoping to lead a session called Robust Research Through Statistics to introduce the midwife communities to quantitative research methods. And while statistics might sound scary or intimidating for those of you who had it maybe in high school or college or maybe not at all, I'm a friendly face that can help sort of make statistics a little bit less daunting. So I'm hoping that this session will give you hands-on skills for reading research papers and also potentially preparing to create your own.
Oh, that sounds so good. So many of us enjoy the benefits of seeing the statistics that show the quality of midwifery care, but we don't always know how to interpret other studies or how to do that research ourselves. So I think this will be a wonderful presentation. Who do you think might be particularly interested in this, and how will it help them?
Sure, that's a great question. I think people who are already engaged in reading quantitative research, so research that involves numbers, would be specifically interested in this session for learning additional skills that will help them make sense of the methods section. Often we read these papers and we read maybe the abstract and then the discussion, and we sort of skip the meat in the middle. And that is the methods section. And I think the methods section can really give you some good insights into whether you should trust this data fully or whether you should take these data and these results with a grain of salt. So those people who are interested in reading more research in a more robust way, and also those people who maybe have access to some data, are collecting their own or have collaborations with people with data and are interested in maybe publishing some scientific journals with that data.
Thank you. I know that I've always been comfortable with math, but statistics has always kind of overwhelmed me because of the way it has to be interpreted. So on that note, how do you see midwives being able to use this kind of information in their daily lives and their practices in a way that can help support what they do?
I feel really strongly that it is one of my purposes in life to help people gain access to more and more robust evidence-based medicine and healthcare through reading research and creating their own research. So I feel passionately that midwives, among other researchers, should be in charge of their own data and their own data analyses to thus help shape the story coming out about midwifery sciences.
That sounds just like what we need. Can you give us some insight into why it's particularly important to you to bring this to the midwifery community?
Sure. So I am a midwife health consumer myself. I'm pregnant with my first child right now, due just around the time of the MANA conference. And I think it's really, really important that health consumers are able to access more and more of the midwife story. I feel really passionately that the obstetrics model of childcare or childbirth doesn't really fit everybody. And so I would like to see more midwives get into the practice of publishing and owning their own research stories. So I feel really strongly about that. And I'm hopeful that my session can help some more midwives engage with that sort of research.
That sounds like just what we need to focus on, and I'm looking forward to hearing everything you have to say. I will encourage everyone to join us for the MANA online conference, October 27th and 28th, to hear your wonderful session. Thank you so much for joining
Thanks,
us.
Rita. Hope to see everybody soon.